Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren from North Shore Tropicals. Thanks for joining me in another video today. So today I didn't have much time to film, so I thought I would just do another show and tell video with you. This was part of the reason why I started this channel, was I wanted to be able to have somewhere to show some of my own plants. So here we go, and today we have a special, very special co-host with me. Drum roll, please. Come on in. Here's Rylan. For everybody who doesn't know Rylan, this is my son Rylan. Say hi.
Hi.
How old are you, Rylan?
7.
7. What do you want for Christmas?
A hockey stick and a scooter and a VR headset.
Tell the people.
I did.
So Ryland is going to, maybe you should be the first one.
First what?
First one.
First what?
Well, I'm going to show everybody a few plants that are my favorite plants.
Okay.
Okay, why don't you go, you can't take any of the ones that I've already picked, but why don't you go pick one that's your favorite and bring it back. All right, here he comes back with his favorite. Oh, doing a drive-by for a fry on the way over. Oh goodness. What did you choose?
I don't know what it's called.
Oh, you picked one of Mommy's favorite too. Of course he would pick. This is one of the magnificum luxurian hybrids that we made here. Ooh, and a nice new leaf on the way. Beautiful. You want to show Frankie too?
Yeah, go get here.
All right, so that was Ryland's choice. What do you remember what it is?
What?
Do you remember what it was?
No.
Anthurium magnificum crossed with luxurians.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, thank you. My first one that I have to show you is actually one that you've seen before, but it put out a new leaf and I'm obsessed and I had to share it again. So it is actually similar to that one, but this one is a Crystalline magnificum luxurians, and I showed you guys this one in one of my first video actually, which this was the previous leaf here, and then this is the newest leaf. It has sized up quite significantly. Look at how beautiful it is. The next one I have to share with you guys is one that I actually don't know what it is. It seems like a lot of times in 2020, a lot of plants were coming in as things that weren't what they were. And I ended up keeping a lot of them because I didn't know what they were. And I didn't want to sell them with the name that they came in as because I didn't know what it was. So it's beautiful. I just recently found it on the shelves and I was like, oh, hello, where have you been? It is, I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful. Look at this. So I think this may have been bought initially as a Dressleri. Everything seemed to be being sold in 2020 as a Dressleri coming out of Indonesia. So this was the previous leaf right here. And again, this was the next one. So nice size up. It's pretty. And it's really dark. I hope it's showing up on screen as dark as it is. What do you think, Frank? What do you think? Beautiful one. The next one I would like to share with you guys is one that I struggle with. It's an Alocasia, and I struggle with them. I don't know. I see these big, massive specimens, and I just so badly want one that's massive. So I'm trying. This one's coming out quite nice. The next one is an Alocasia. I did it again. An Alocasia frydek. So this is my little one. It's it was scaring me when it did this because it scared me even more when it did this. kind of green to not so green. Like, do you see it? They're just kind of small and meh. And then it gave me this leaf here, which was quite nice, but scary because it was so white. But this right here is the newest leaf. And how beautiful is it? This is, like, in my opinion, the perfect frydek leaf. So pretty. And I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but there is a new leaf coming in right there. And it actually looks to be nicely variegated. So I guess we'll see in a little bit. But I just, this plant, I wish it loved me more than it does, because it is absolutely stunning. And I just so badly want a large specimen, but I am going to baby it and cross my fingers. So once again, this is an Alocasia frydek. The next one I have to share is actually a Hoya. I haven't spoke about Hoyas on my channel yet. I do have quite a few Hoyas that I've collected over the past couple years. I went through a phase where I really liked Hoyas. I still love Hoyas, but just not on the same level as I used to. But I still do have some plants that, you know, and they put out a new leaf, I'm like, whoa, you're cool. Or when they bloom. I mean, the blooms are just so gorgeous. So the next one I have, and I'm gonna have to actually look at the tag because I always forget what it is, but it is an SP Lai Chang Forest. I mean, can you guys see how big these leaves are? Like, it's huge. Let's see if you can get the whole plant. So I just have it on a bamboo trellis here. But these new leaves up here, like these two that just grew, they're so big. And this one right here, look at how dark this leaf is. It's so stunning. Like, this to me, this is not flowered for me yet, but I'm excited to try and get it to flower. This is one that I probably won't get rid of. I have been debating getting rid of a lot of my bigger Hoyas just because they take up a lot of space, and I have them in such big pots, and they're taking up a whole rack. They're actually up over there, and I just kind of want more space in the shop for other things, like my giant Anthuriums that are taking over. Frankie, are you crying? Like you want to go? Frankie? Do you want to go down? Okay, go down. You can go. Go down. Go down. Ready? Go! You can do it! Anyways, so yeah. So I think this is one that's stuck with me. Hopefully it's happy with me. It seems to be doing all right. I have it in just in a chunky aeroid mix and in a cup. And yeah, she's just living her life, and tendrils all over the place. So yeah. The next one is one that I got this year, and I actually got it as just a small cutting, and it's actually grown quite a bit, I feel like, and it's starting to kind of size up, and I have it on one of our moss pole sheets that we sell, and it is a philodendron domesticum variegated. So I'm gonna just take him out of this pot here. So he started with, where's the original leaf? This is the original leaf right here. And it's actually put out a secondary growth point, which are these ones that seem to look, it seems to be reverting. But I think with all the other leaves that are nicely variegated, I'm just gonna leave it because I think it looks quite cute. But it is slowly but surely sizing up. We've had You know, some nice variegated growth here, quite small. And then we went to this one, which I don't know what happened there. And then it was this guy, which is gorgeous and quite a bit bigger. See if you can see that one. And then this guy here, which is nice. And this is the newest leaf here. This is another one of the plants that I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like it very much. I mean, it's a variegated plant, yada yada, but a variegated plant aren't always my go-to favorites. But it has been so easy to grow, and it is just kind of not skipped a beat. It's still in moss from when I got it, so I should repot it, but it's doing well. The variegation seems to be growing pretty steadily on this one. You will see here, this was just yesterday, I extended its pole and I also air layered it just because I want it to root into the pole more. It wasn't really rooting into the pole, so sure. Rylan's back, so say hi again, Ry.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, and he's gone. Anyways, so yeah, so this one is one of my favorite. I'm kind of excited to see the potential, hoping to get it to root into this pole so that I can eventually do the chop and prop and, you know, separate these bigger leaves and kind of keep going. So once again, this is philodendron domesticum variegated. He kind of looks crazy and chaotic right now, but I like him. This plant is another Anthurium, and this Anthurium, I think I've had it I believe I got it this year. It is an Anthurium, or it was sold to me as an Anthurium. Oh goodness, are we gonna get in there? Anthurium warocqueanum esmeralda. So pretty. So I bought it. It hasn't grown that many leaves for me. No worries. So I bought it. It had these 3 leaves right here. So you can see the 3 of them right there. And this is the leaf that came out for me. It's been a bit of a slow grower for me, but I admittedly don't give it the best care. Well, not the best care, but I ignore it. And that is simply because it's so easy. Like I find these to be way easier than warocqueanums. I love this plant. I think it is just so stunning and really a easy grower for me. So I should mention this too. I often get asked, you know, what are my conditions that I'm growing these plants in, and I am growing them, as you can see, I'm growing them in a warehouse. So I don't run any humidifiers in here. We run a lot of fans, and my humidity, just looking at my reader over there, at the current moment, it is 63% humidity in here and 23 degrees Celsius. That is kind of where we sit in the winter months. And, oh, Purelator's here. I'll be back. Sorry, I'm back. I had one last shipment that was waiting to be picked up by Purelator. So now it's out the door. Might be your order. Anyways, this one. Where was I? Oh yeah, so our temperatures in here. So that is our winter temperatures. In the summer months, we do get quite a bit more humid. I often have to open the big doors at the back to drop the humidity. This is chaotic, trying to film with the child here. Sorry guys. He came home from school today with, he fell at lunch, so he got to come to work with mom. Anyways, in the summer, I can get up to about 85-90% humidity in here, and 26, depending on the temperature outside, 26 to 28 we don't really like to get it to 28. I do open the door when it gets too humid and too hot, just to kind of get, and we have extra fans running. So, but right now that's kind of where these are all living in. How beautiful is this one? I love it. I can't wait for the next leaf. So excited. And the last one on my list today is philodendron patriciae. How beautiful is she? This is the newest leaf that just emerged. And I put her on a pole, I would say probably a month or two ago. I'm trying to get the leaves to face more this way, but so far it's not working. But we'll get there one day. Hopefully we can go like that. But look how beautiful this one is. I actually have two of these. I'll show my other one another day, but it might be a little bit bigger than this, but this new leaf just unfurled and I just had to show you guys the nice coppery. See if you can see the back too. Ugh, it's just so beautiful before it hardens off to green. Love it. I have this vision of just a massive patriciae in this shop. Might take a couple years, but hopefully I can get there. Aren't these just so pretty? And I'm just looking to see if it started to root into the pole at all. Oh, there's roots up here actually, so it must be. I can't see roots at the back, but there, I don't know if you can see that. There's some roots that have come up to the top. So she's rooting in there. Hopefully that will create larger leaves. I'm back with one last thing because someone wanted to share something. Come on in.
Elf on the Shelf.
What would you like to say about the elf on the shelf?
It is a boy and yeah,
Does he have a name?
cool guy.
So this is Cool Guy,
The elf.
the elf. You gotta show him closer.
And there's a book here.
Yep. And that's it for today's video. Thanks again for joining me. I really appreciate it. I know I missed a week last week. We've had a crazy week. I've been running some specials on our website, and thank you all for your support. But that just meant that I had to work more. So I didn't get to do another one of these for you, but I hope you enjoyed this one. And this has kind of been a bit of show and tell in these first few videos, which I'll probably continue to do because I quite enjoy it, showing you guys kind of a variety of the plants that I have and that I'm growing. I do hope in the new year to be able to put together some more comprehensive videos as requested on Anthurium pollination and growing seedlings and a few other ideas that I've gotten from you guys. So I am excited to do that, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.